What is going on, you beautiful gaming bastards? This is RMG back at it again. And you already know. You already know what I'm going to talk about. Let's get right into it, shall we? That's right, guys. I'm back at it again. And today I want to touch a few points on this amazing gameplay reveal that Guerrilla Games and Sony had to present to us to feast our eyes on, to goo goo gaga all over the place, because everybody and their mom was eyeing at the graphics, the visuals, the gameplay of this live gameplay event that we were treated with. And I just want to touch on a couple things that, you know, are just amazing about this game. And I got to tell you, man, Sony fans, you got it all day. I mean, hit after hit after hit. It looks like we're going to get more and more and more as the months come in. Xbox, man, I'm a little worried about you. I don't know where you at, but we definitely got to talk about it. We have to talk about it, man. We really need to get Xbox on cue here. I hope that the Xbox Live event that's June 6, 2021 brings its AAA game this time around, because let me tell you something. I've got a review coming up on my 6 months with my PS5, and it's looking quite impressive on what the next gen consoles truly mean and what they're bringing to the table. So, but anyway, that's another one for me. Let's get right into the aspects of Forbidden West Horizon. So one of the things that I wanted to point out is the facial expressions, guys. They have really fixed the facial expressions on this. I really love that they've fixed this, because I know in the first game that was one of the things that kind of threw me off a little bit. The facial expressions, the eye contact, these things seem to have been fixed with this new iteration, and I really like that. I really like that Guerrilla took notice. They listened. They got a lot of feedback, probably, and it was done with. I love that. I love that they were able to fix that. I mean, we all know that one part of this gameplay where finally the camera turns into Aloy and she starts to play after that encounter with one of these guys that gets into a battle and he's injured. I mean, just amazing. The lushness, the green, tropical, beautiful sand paradise that we got before us. I mean, it's to marvel at. I can't wait to explore this place. To explore it more when I get a chance to play it. I mean, the only problem I had with this beautiful paradise is that Guerrilla seems to not have yet added, like, you know, when she traverses the grass and some of the bushes and things like that, doesn't seem like, you know, she bumps into it or moves it or anything. So I want to see them kind of refine that, because in the taller grass where she can hide, you know, it seems to be just fine, but not in other aspects. And I think that that's not a really big deal to do nowadays. I mean, we saw it on Uncharted 4, Uncharted even 3, even Uncharted 2, to be honest. And I'm sure they could do it now. So another thing that I really love about the game is the grappling. Grappling is amazing. I don't believe we had it last time. I think we could swing from, you know, ropes and stuff, or not swing, but kind of like glide through, if I may say. But the grappling is a nice touch. And also the hand glide. The gliding mechanism that she has is so futuristic. I love that. I know I'm kind of being probably a girl about it, but man, it's okay to be a girl if it's like it's gonna be that beautiful, right? The hand gliding is awesome. I'm looking forward to using that, and I'm sure that's not the last thing we'll see that's awesome to use. Swimming and underwater, guys, I don't know about you guys, but as beautiful as the tropical atmosphere is on the surface, man, getting under that water and watching the coral reef, the animal life, the fishes, the bubbles, just everything, and especially about her hair underwater, that was amazing. I would have liked to see a little bit more of, like, let's say, a little more flow, a little more finesse to her hair while it's dry, like on the surface while she's walking around. I feel like nothing really has kind of been refined with that. So maybe hopefully Guerrilla Games takes a little bit more notice on that and maybe towards the final. I don't think so. Maybe the hair is not something they're really worried about, but underwater it looks truly amazing. Honestly, like, I have a hard time understanding how this game is going to be a cross-gen game between the PS4 and the PS5. I understand that they have to do it because most of the fan base is still on PS4 Pros, PS4. I get it. Not everybody has a PS5, and it pisses off a lot of people. So I get that Guerrilla wants to deliver this game on a cross, platform here for Sony, but they're gonna have to scale down a lot. This is not a simple game to run, as far as I'm concerned, looking at how much things are going on here, which says a lot about next gen consoles here. Specifically the PS5. So far, it has shown the PS5 just what it can do, and this is just the beginning. They're just scratching the surface on what can be possible because it's just so much easier to develop for the PS5. So really happy to see that. Definitely, I think another part is the combat system. Had a little bit of a problem back in the day playing Horizon Zero Dawn with the human combat, human versus human. It just didn't seem as flowy, if I may say. Didn't seem as engaging, and she seemed a little like, I don't know, choppy in a way. But judging by the combat that she was involved in, where she fights 3 opponents, the human opponents, was amazing. I really love that. And you can tell that Naughty Dog has really tightened the controls on that. Once again, they're listening and they're paying attention to the feedback, which is great to see. So, I love that. Another thing to be aware of is that you got to watch this in 4K, guys. We were watching it on 1080p. I'm doing it in 1080p right now. But man, one of the things that I went back to after I saw the state of play was I had a chance to watch it in 4K. I mean, it looks even more beautiful than it did in 1080p. And I think they do that on purpose. It's fine. We're going to get in 4K anyway. So, just amazing. I mean, just to watch her traverse with, the raptor, with, walking through this lush jungle paradise in 4K is just amazing. So I really enjoyed that part as well. Another thing that I really like, it seems like the controls are tighter too. Just overall, it just seems like, you know, from the gameplay battle to, you know, defeating the mammoth. I mean, it's just all looks great. I love the gameplay. It's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of the cyborg mammoth, which is what I like to call him, not only was he massive, but there's some things in there that I really enjoyed. Like, for instance, the pulse lasers that were being thrown at Aloy on the ground surface were making some traction, making some surface. Love that. And then the honeydew on the Bubbaloo on the mammoth elephant, I thought that was awesome. It really shows, like, it really just shines, man. It looks great. I really love that part. And this is hard too because, you know, I just want to add that, you know, we had the state of play, and then Far Cry 6 comes out. Oh man, nothing on Forbidden West. I mean, if you look at the Far Cry 6 reveal, it's cool and all, but nothing like Forbidden West, in my opinion. It just pales it in comparison to Forbidden West. None, I mean, and that's another thing. Like, we also had Dying Light 2 come out. Now that game looks awesome. I mean, really sweet. But you gotta admit it, guys. Forbidden West took the attention away, and it's still taking the attention away. I'm loving it. I'm loving what I've seen so far. I know they've got to refine a couple things, but honestly, like, from the points that I gather, everything looks beautiful. There's maybe here and there, like, maybe some of the details on Aloy may need to be refined a little bit, like the way she interacts with her costume, like her arm right around the armpit area. Seems like goes right through the costume, but no big deal. This is how you reveal gameplay, guys. Honestly, this is how a next-gen game reveal should be like. And I hope Xbox is taking note, because it was awesome. So anyway, guys, these are my points. I don't know if you agree or not with that. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button. And like always, stay fresh, stay RMG. Peace out.